Hello, my name is Sebastian Kantorski. I am a consultant at the consulting company for traffic railway engineering named IVE. In this learning video, I will show you the results of the FORESEE case study number 4, the German railway track 6185 from Oebisfelde to Berlin-Spandau. The railway track 6185 is part of the high-speed track from Hanover to Berlin. This was the first German track that was built as a ballastless slab track in the 1990s, as can be seen as an example in the upper right picture. For our case study, we chose the 150 km long track section between Oebisfelde and Berlin-Spandau. Around 170 trains with just under 10,000 passengers run here every day. This track section is characterized by many railway bridges and rivers, in particular the Hamilton Bridge over the River Elbe, as shown in the picture right below. Because of these many rivers and the resulting risk of flooding, we choose this specific track section as a case study for validation of the FORESEE tools. The Elbe flood in June 2013 is used here as a benchmark and practical example. In the following, we will show you how we studied this extreme example of flooding with the help of the available FORESEE tools, validated it, and worked out possible improvements to increase resilience of the railway infrastructure. The general framework parameters for our German case study number 4 are shown as a default scenario card for a better comparison with the other case studies. We consider the operation and maintenance period from the perspective of a railway infrastructure manager regarding the life cycle. In our case, the central hazard risk potential is flooding during heavy rainfalls in combination with rising rivers. Our case area is the railway transfer track 6185, which runs only on a national scale in Germany. For our tool selection, we have used the guidelines to measure the level of service, resilient indicators and targets. As a result, the following 3 key indicators have the greatest potential for resilience improvements in our case study: the presence of a maintenance strategy, the extent of interventions executed prior to the event, and review update of emergency plan. To increase these 3 key indicators, we have selected the following 6 FORESEE tools: bridge flooding model for flooding assessment, risk mapping, the command and control center, and 3 more tools for a plan review. In overview, we proceed as follows for validation in case study 4. In the validation process, as first, the guidelines to measure the level of service, resilience indicators and targets have been adapted by the infrastructure manager, including real data. Then the 6 FORESEE tools were selected to increase the resilience indicators. These can be divided thematically into the phases before an event, during an event, and after an event. In our case study, we reviewed and compared the results coming from the tool with the already available processes based on practical examples. The results and outcomes of the validation phase in case study 4 are described in the following using the bridge flooding model and the command and control center as an example. On the left side, you can see a result of the bridge flooding model. The flood event of the River Elbe in June 2013 was taken as an input data for the Hamilton Bridge. As a result, this FORESEE tool can provide a water level dependent usability assessment and therefore increase resilience through prevention. On the left side, you can see the validation outcomes of the command and control center. In this case, a dam failure near Hamilton caused by the Elbe flood in June 2013 was chosen as the validation event. This FORESEE tool can generate automatic alerts in real time through anomaly detection already during the hazard event. If we now monetize the resilience indicators and targets as a level of service, the comparison shows that the net benefit costs and therefore also resilience of the infrastructure in case study 4 can increase clearly. For clarification, the left-hand table first shows the level of service for case study 4. This is used to measure the actual and target value of the 3 identified key resilience indicators. If you expect that the key resilience targets can be achieved in case study number 4 through the use of the 6 selected FORESEE tools, the improvement in net benefit costs is shown on the right-hand side diagram. It only remains to evaluate what the FORESEE tools in case study 4 can offer infrastructure managers now on the left-hand side. The key resilience indicators and targets guidelines, first of all, offer a possibility of the resilience definition, measurement, and improvement options. The bridge fueling model and risk mapping provide model-based risk assessments. The command and control center serves an automated decision, support, and warning system. And last but not least, the tools and methods for the plan review can help in the analysis, evaluation, improvement, and design of construction, operation, and emergency plans. To further optimize the FORESEE tools, the infrastructure managers themselves can help with the right-hand side. Application and feedback from practical experience, validation examples to increase the tool's effectiveness, performance, and accuracy, and finally, the extension of other railway tracks within or outside of Germany. Thank you for your attention. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact us.